All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Welcome to today's stream. Please pay attention to the following announcement from your streaming host. International streaming rules and regulations require me to provide the following information. I am on the Xbox Series S. I have the deluxe version of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We will be flying the P-38 Lightning, departing from Victorville, Southern California logistics area, and heading to King City. I'm not taking requests for flights or for me to fly a particular aircraft. I fly the sim the way I want to. My schedule is created well in advance, and I spend time finding interesting places to fly as well as flying aircraft that I am confident will work in the sim. My streaming schedule is subject to change based on my own real-life schedule. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are vintage aviation flights. Tuesdays are jetliner, regional jet, and regional prop flights. Thursdays, we have military aviation flights. Saturdays, we have Lightning Saturdays featuring the P-38 Lightning. And Sundays, we have scenic flights. Any other information can be found in the area below the video. Thank you. So, before we get started, a couple things for those of you who are watching on Twitch. Yesterday, thanks to Captain Arish and the raid of viewers from his stream, I was able to cross the threshold and became an affiliate on Twitch. So you may notice some different things on the menu. If you want to subscribe, please feel free to do so. Everything helps out, and all the money that I raise from the subscriptions will go towards future aircraft, and if enough money is put together, I can get a yoke and throttle system. But anyway, so I just want to say thank you again to Captain Arish and the Compass Club. Also, I want to give a shout out to Mick, who's helped me out quite a bit along the way, just when I got started streaming. And also, hello, Mr. Adams, and Amela as well has been very one of the people who's been very supportive. So thank you all to that, to them. And let's get started. So we will be doing our flight, and we will wrap things up. No flights or no streams tomorrow. Just taking the day off, and we'll be back on Monday. I will be updating the schedule for the week coming up. I'll do that today. So, yes, Mr. Addies, and you, of course. That's that. That. All right. Oh, just gotta crack the throttles. Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. There's 1. Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Alright, there's both engines. No, we'll be back on YouTube on Monday, Joseph, not today. We'll be streaming back there again. Okay. Oops, I need to tank up. Just make sure. There we are. Alright. Let's get ready to skedaddle. To the west. Of course, we don't see the go. Come on, dude. Which way are you gonna walk? That back on. Ooh, no. What else we gotta do? We gotta dial in our first. Wow, what, Mr. Addies? Say wow, and I'm like, what? 11450. Oh, really? Oh. Well, I would have gone right through him. It just seems kind of odd that he's walking one way and then he turns around and... Alright. Oh, come on, plane. sure I had everything on. I think we're all set. Alright, here we go. Up. There's that. And there we go, we're on our way. Good morning, Airlock. How are you? They have cookies. Nice. Nice to see you here. We just took off from Victorville. We're heading to King City. Go. It's going to be for 34 nautical miles. Check what it's there. We have 25 nautical miles, so we're moving along at a pretty good clip here. Our next leg will be 112 nautical miles. We may have to climb up just a bit. Eight flights in the A320-2 were complete. The rest resulted in massive pilot error. Oops-a-daisy. That's okay. It'll buff out. Right, let's dial in our next VORTAC 11770. Oh, I forgot to mention, Got Burner and, let's see, I know Gung Ho Guy followed yesterday. Got Burner followed yesterday. Matt Rog, thank you for the follow yesterday as well, here over on the Posh channel, as we call it. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their Saturday morning, afternoon, evening. Get her picture here. I like that. The one before the first actual flight, I had a random AP failure over the English Channel and came back from the pilot's room and found out I dove into the channel. Wow. Yeah. Can't never trust those systems. It seems like. You think you can, but you can't. Let's turn a little bit more that way. Oh, I fixed that random failure. Oh! So it was the Phoenix A320, it wasn't like the stock Asobo version. Okay. I've heard mixed things about the Phoenix A320. A lot of people say the fly-by-wire version is supposed to be better than anything that's available for the A320. So yesterday's update was, I mean, it was a bit and my system slowed to a crawl and would not. Wow. A lot of people swear by the fly-by-wire A320. I think we will have to climb a little bit. So let's go ahead. There we go. AVE is our next marker, next waypoint. And I've never moved it all back to normal. So I rest the Phoenix, and from not a clue perspective, the Phoenix is legit. Oh, nice to hear. And I've never flown anything bigger than the CJ4 before. Cool. So let's go ahead and swap. I may not be able to. Nope, I have to put this away first. Alright, let's get that out the way. Do that. Tablet and get our next. Need to go 288. And there we are. Thank you to the 4 viewers over here on Twitch. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out today. We are on our way to King City, California. It's interesting we're talking to Joshua Approach. Huh. I figure we've been talking to LA Center by now. No stream tomorrow. We'll be back on Monday with a special flight in the F-14 Bravo, the VX-9 livery, the Playboy livery as it's also known as. We'll be departing from Hunter Army Airfield and heading to Joint Base Andrews up by Washington, D.C. We will take a moment and have a moment of silence for if anybody wants to think about or have a moment of silence for somebody that they lost who served. And then we will get in the air. Matter of fact, we'll have that moment of silence. We'll taxi out to our departure runway, and then we'll have a moment's peace before we light the candle. I feel like I should east of the main. That should get us all the way there. But hello, Adam Soares. How are you? Nice to see you here. You're in P-38 Lightning, California Cutie, here in California. We are over the Central Valley, heading pretty much towards the coast, just about. We'll be making our way to King City. Been through King City a boatload of times, probably more times than I care to admit. I used to go through there when we go to Camp Roberts, which is a National Guard training area. Former World War II mobilization and demobilization area for World War II. Might need to climb just a smidge higher. Doing well, running some cargo flights and listening in, popping over here. Nice. Sounds like a plan. I don't think that's the Adam that we know, Mr. Adams. I don't think he doesn't play Microsoft Flight Simulator yet, so it's a different Adams. Just different Adam. But happy to have you here. Doing on Saturdays, what we've been doing is flying from around former Army Air Corps airfields in the state of California, and eventually in a couple of Saturdays we're going to be heading over into Arizona and then up into, I think, Colorado or Nevada. Yeah, so we'll be changing the livery of the plane as we make our way across. Something fun to do. Yeah. Kind of a thematic sort of thing. Normally on Sundays we do scenic flights. We won't be flying tomorrow, taking a day off, and we'll be back. The next scenic flight will be on the, let's see, it was going to be the 5th of June. We're going to do a flight in Florence, Italy. And then on the 6th of June, for the anniversary of D-Day, I will be flying the P-38. We'll have a multiplayer lobby open. We're going to take off from Goodwood, where the revival takes place. The circuit itself, not the run up the hill, which is, I think, is the Festivals of Speed. We're going to take off from there and head across the channel over to Normandy. If anybody wants to join, more than welcome to do that. So now that I have made affiliates here over on Twitch, I think I may, and I have to kind of think about this a little bit more. But I may, we may have more multiplayer lobbies open, try to get more people to the channel, kind of grow things here, and maybe make a few dollars out of it, if possible. If not, that's okay as well. Oops. Oh boy. I did take a sip of my tea, I think after Adam Soares was out talking about the group flight thing. Yes. So welcome. Nice to see you here. Welcome to the new and improved channel. I am now a Twitch affiliate. Made affiliate yesterday, rather unexpectedly, but here we are. But nice to see you here, good sir. And I do thank you again. You played a large part in me being here, still streaming. So I greatly appreciate you. You're okay in my book. I don't care what Addie says about you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I didn't want to spoil it in your stream yesterday because you guys were doing your thing, and so yeah, but that's the That was the surprise. Still have, oops. We have 68 nautical miles to go. Yeah, now we got to get your numbers up there, Mixter. Matter of fact, tell you what, it's an easy thing to do. So if anybody wants to see a variety of games being played on the PS5, do check good friend Nick out. They play FIFA, they play F1, what else? I know those two for sure. They just find all sorts of interesting things to play. Him and his partner Pulse. Mick sometimes runs solo on the Farm Sim 22. He just got that, so he's going to be getting back into that, I think. Working on his Platinums, is it? Need to figure out how to make the shout out thing. So I can plug some channels. Try to spread the love. Ooh, bumpy air. Look at that. Ooh. Dirty, dirty air. Must be coming out of the little mountains there. Very true, Mick, but if I can return the favor, you help me out, so I can plug your channel a bit here and there, I certainly will. This video will be a premiere over on YouTube later today. Once we wrap things up here on Twitch, I'll download it, so if anybody wants to watch it again over on YouTube, it'll be a premiere. Hopefully you enjoy it. There's our lovely P-38. We are on our way to our second navigation point. We have 54 nautical miles to go to get there. Then we're going to make a slight turn to the west again. More to the west, or actually, yeah, still kind of westerly. That'll be a 32 nautical mile run, and then we're going to turn a 41 nautical mile run to our airport, our destination today, King City. We will put it on the ground nice and easy. Now this recommends, here's my checklist, for landing. For approach, it says 260 RPM or 2600 RPMs, 160 miles an hour, and you will. So that is our target. So it's like right about just below the 150. Around about there. So that is our target when we come in. Well, 6 viewers over here. Thank you all for coming in today. Welcome. We are in the P-38 Lightning. Took off from Victorville, headed to King City. Over Central Valley area. Vast majority of the agriculture in California is out here in the Central Valley. You can see from all the fields. Yeah, I think we've got a pretty good week coming up here, going into June. Wednesday we'll be back in the Junkers 52, El Gora to Arupa. That is going to be quite of a long flight, I do believe. Military aviation Thursday will be in the Grumman Goose with the Navy livery. We'll be down near St. Kitts, so we will take off and head there. That should be fun. Friday we are flying in the Cessna 337 Skymaster. We'll be taking off and heading over the Juventus Stadium. Then we will make our way to the Modena Airport, which we will see the what's it called? The test track for Ferrari, and then we will be heading towards the area where famous Italian driver Tazio Nuvolari was born. We will land near there. I think it's Mantua. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But yeah, so we will have a bit of a sports themed flight on Friday for our vintage aviation flight. $288. Boy, I'm way off. Oopsie daisy. Oh, Mick, thank you for the donation, the 100 bits. Thank you for that, good sir. Appreciate that. You have broken the mold, or you've broken the ice. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. You've broken the ice. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a scholar, despite what addies might think. "31 nautical miles to our second waypoint, navigation point, Vortac." So that's why we are able to pick up the signal. We hear the beeping of the AVE. Morse code. Oh, I need to dial in our... Oh, I already did. Got it. 1430. Yep, that's it. Why did it sound like something just got hit out here? Oh, it was a... Never mind. I thought I heard like a crash or something. It was somebody with a trailer that had turned a corner, and I guess they cut the corner or something. Oh. Thank you, Mr. Addies, for your highlighted message. My flying is amazing. Well, I don't know if it's so much amazing, Joseph, as I just try to do the best I can. That's it. I don't think it's... If I was hand flying this the entire way, I think that would be more amazing. But luckily, we have this nice iPad here to help us stay on course and stay at a level altitude, so I can pop out here and show you some of the scenery here, Central Valley of California. Wow. I would have thought we would have been talking to them a long time ago. All right, how much farther do we got to go? 20 nautical miles. So yes, if you send a highlighted message, I will be sure, as long as it's not anything inappropriate, no personal questions will be entertained. Well, some reasonable questions I might entertain, but asking about my age and other things like that will not be. what I may do, and I have to kind of come up with a plan. If you are a subscriber, we'll do like a 3-month, 6-month, 9-month sort of thing, and you'll get there'll be some perks with that. I have to come up with some ideas. And we may rebrand the channel a bit as well. Kind of thinking about my days of radio production class a few years back. My DJ name. you may do that. I don't know if it would cost me anything. Oh, Mick, my first subscriber. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You have truly broken the ice, Mick. You are too kind. Thank you. You're gonna make me get all tender and stuff. Mr. Addy's gonna have to grab the box of tissue because he's getting all tender now. It's okay, Addy. Calm down. It's okay. That is true. He is. I'm not just here to watch, but I appreciate that. And the sentiment is certainly the same for me, good sir. Even though sometimes your FIFA ranting makes me cringe a little bit, but I still love you as a friend. Alright, so we should... Yep, there we are. We did get a lot done on Jody's farm last night. Got the entire rest of the potato harvest done for that contract. Made a pretty penny out of that, and well, I'll let her talk about her farm. I think there's some interesting stuff coming. But yeah, that was a huge field of potatoes that we harvested. Took like 2 days. Well, no, actually, yeah, I guess 2 days. Yeah, her and I just kept working at it after Adam went off to do other things. PRB, alright, so we gotta go to 257. that away for just a second and change our 1430. Yep, there we go. 32 nautical miles to our next waypoint. Oh, there he is. There's Adam's handler. Welcome. Still got a lot to do on your farm. On FS-19. Founder badge. Whoa, see, there you go. You're getting all kinds of bits and bobs there, Mick. You can hang that badge on your boots. Well, see, you break the ice and you get rewarded for it. So there you go. Mick is the first subscriber, tier 1. So thank you, good sir. We are off and running here as a Twitch affiliate. We got all that, I was just saying, Adam, we got the rest of that field done. We didn't stop. Where's Kings? Oh, in California, it's a small city. You go down Highway 101, and it's like a little. Well, I guess it's kind of like an agricultural town. It was probably a lot bigger when Camp Roberts was a World War II training or like a mobilization demobilization area for World War II. Let me put a there we go. I'll put this little Wikipedia in there about it. Yeah, it's not too bad. We used to, like, when I was in the National Guard, we would go through King City. Sometimes you would stop there on your way to Camp Roberts, you know, take a quick stretch break and maybe grab a few snacks just to make it the rest of the way. And yeah, it's a neat little area. There's not much to it, though, to be honest. Well, it just kind of worked out this way. We took off from Victorville. So what I do is, when we're doing these flights, we do a VOR to VOR flight. So what you hear, if you can hear it in the background, I'll be quiet for a second. That's the 3-letter code for, or that's the Morse code for Papa Romeo Bravo. That's our next waypoint, or navigation point. It's a VOR vortex, so we get the signal. So we fly that route basically, and it just works out that it's very scenic in areas that I know from my time in, you know, where I've been up and down the whole state of California just about. So it just works out that way. But so when we took off from Victorville, and King City and Victorville were both former Army Air Corps airfields during World War II, and it just so happens that we have a livery that has California Cutie on the nose here. So I thought that was a kind of a appropriate somewhat appropriate livery. Addies, cover your eyes. You don't need to see this. So this is, typical World War II nose art sort of thing. And so we're flying that here in California. Once we go to other states, we'll change the liveries. Yeah, that's our little plane. It actually has a World War II looking pilot with the sheepskin jacket to stay warm at the higher altitudes. We got the oxygen mask as well, and the little leather helmet. So yeah, it just worked out that way. I try to, when I can, I try to make, for these flights, I try to make it where it's kind of, we see some cool areas along the way, when possible. All right, we are going to turn here momentarily. We can go ahead and start dropping some altitude. I think we're okay altitude-wise if we get down to about 6,000 maybe. But yeah, once we are on the ground, we will wrap things up for the day. We'll be back on Monday. No streams tomorrow. Taking the day off. Going on strike. That is, what is that? Oh. Well, thank you, Adam, for that. The 20 bits. I'm a little. I have to learn some of what some of these things are when somebody does them. So, forgive me if I get it wrong. I'm still learning the affiliate bits and pieces. So if you are a subscriber, if you're in the chat... No, I'm not. I'm going to take a break from flying. I'm just going to... If anything, I'll be helping Jody on the farm on Sunday, but that's about it. Nope, not flying. I'm just going to take a day off and... Nope. I'm going to just enjoy just having a little break. Alright, we have to churn here, 308. In fact, we might as well get started on that. I don't know if Jody's going to want to work on the farm at all tomorrow. If so, I will be... No, I help somebody in on their farm. Adam. I don't think this is the Adam, again, I don't think this is the Adam that we know from Jody's channel. It's like we have a couple different Adams in, and we assume that you're somebody that we know. But no, I help out on Farm Sim 22. That's all. Oh, okay. There's dozens of us, yeah. Yeah, we have a couple people so far, but eventually she will have to chat as Adams right now, yeah. Well, thank you for coming in either way. Appreciate it. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of work off stream. What on earth? Another one? Yeah. So yeah, we were just kind of building up the bank. Yes, in the last couple days. So I thought you were the Adam we knew. But yeah, we did a lot. We were doing some contracts last couple days just to get the money up. So I'm tripping out now. Yeah, I know, huh, Mick? Well, I think if it was Adam from Jody's channel, he would say, hey, it's me from, you know, I would think. I don't think he has Twitch. So I do thank you all for coming in today. Okay, it was cheer 20. Okay, that's what I thought. There's our lovely plane there. So we'll be back Monday, 7:30 Eastern, 11:30 UTC, 12:30 UK in the F-14 Bravo with the VX-9 livery, the Playboy livery as it's known. Playboy bunny on the tail. We'll be departing from Hunter Army Airfield. We will taxi out to our departure runway. We'll have a moment of silence for about a minute, and then we will light the candle and make our way to Joint Base Andrews near Washington, D.C. for Memorial Day. And we'll wrap that up for the day. I do have a Discord. It's not doesn't have a chat. It's mainly for me to communicate with everybody in case I have to cancel the flight for any reason. Plus, there's a I post the schedule for the week in there as well. So if you want to join that, you're more than welcome to. Just kind of keep everybody up to date with what's happening for the week, or if I have to cancel a flight. But usually, if I'm not live within an hour or so, then the flight is canceled for the day. I will try to let everybody know in advance if I have to cancel. Alright, 27. So we're going to get over this, and then I think we'll... Actually, I think we can go maybe just a bit lower. So I think we should... Let's see if our airport is on the list. There it is. We are heading on... Is it 29? I guess it's runway 26. Wait, that's not... No, that's the wrong one. There it is, Mesa del Rey. That's the one I wanted. Sorry, folks, I gotta mute myself. Every morning, never fails. All right. So we'll fly over the airfield and then we'll circle around and come in for our landing. And we'll wrap things up. Turn that off. We time out Mr. Why don't... Well, yeah, I guess you could. I think there is a timeout feature on here. Let me look. Oh, yeah, there is a timeout feature. There sure is. There is one. I thought I saw one, but yeah, I didn't think there was one here over on Twitch, but there is. Yeah, we get 50 viewers. And 50, not just 50 viewers, but 50 folks in the chat at one time. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable thing to do. See, I don't know how long the timeout works, though, on Twitch. Yeah, I think that's a good target. I agree with that, Mick. Mr. Addies might not agree with it, but I think that's a good way to kick things off. All right, I am going to take just a quick step away, folks. I'll be right back. All right, let's have a look at our airport here. We can go ahead and turn this off and fire the autopilot. Oh, maybe it's over in the wing. Okay. we will be on the ground in a moment. I think we'll use the pattern today. Yeah, just to kind of get us on the ground a little bit quicker. There's our airport. So there's Highway 101 moving through. I remember that area very well. The bridges over the river there. There was I think what stop it was. It might have been right about here. There was always like a gas station and a fast food place that we would stop off at there along the way. So a lot of the Army Air Corps airfields after World War II was over, either they have been, they were demolished or just, never used and they just kind of fell apart, or many of them became municipal or regional airports. Burbank is well known. It was the site of Lockheed during World War II. They developed these planes, or built them, down there in Burbank, California, which is now a regional airport. Yeah, cool stuff. Thank you all again coming in, hanging out today. Hopefully you've enjoyed the flight. Thank you again to Mick for being the first subscriber. Appreciate it. The first of many, I hope. It's all a personal choice. If you can subscribe and support the channel, it's greatly appreciated. But I appreciate you all no matter what. Somebody said something over on. Okay. You never know when I'm getting messaged or if it's somebody posting something in their Discord. I'm doing the @everybody. Alright, I'm going to turn the laptop to the side real quick while I prepare to land so I don't get distracted. We'll catch up with the chat once we are on the ground. Alright, we're almost there. And there we are. On behalf of myself and the entire flight crew, we'd like to welcome you to King City, California. Local time is 5:58 in the morning. The sun is not quite up yet. We understand and appreciate the fact that you have so many options when it comes to your Microsoft Flight Simulator simulator live stream viewing pleasures. We're glad that you chose to fly with us today. Do join us on Monday. Mr. Addies. Oops. I locked the canopy up. Do join us on Monday in the F-14 Bravo Tomcat VX-9 livery departing from Hunter Army Airfield, heading to Joint Base Andrews for a Memorial Day flight. Do join us again if you can come in and watch. Greatly appreciate it. If you have the day off, we will have a moment of silence before we hit the afterburners and depart Hunter Army Airfield. Just let them know that we are... Yeah, it wasn't too bad. We'll find a ground crew here to welcome us to the airport. And we'll be streaming again on both YouTube and now a tour of the airfield. There's not much to it, actually. It's pretty small. It's a non-towered, so I kind of feel like it's a... You know, most people own a plane here. You know, it's not towered, so... It's a public airport, but it's not... yeah. Alright, I think I see a parking spot for us there. But yeah, not much to it. That's for sure. Ground crew! Now, Winowski, you stupid soda jerk. Nobody knows what movie I'm referencing right now. That's okay. Alright, here we are. Window open. Why not? A little bit of air here in the cockpit. Alright, let's shut it down. There we are. Ta-da! Hour 12. Not too shabby. And that... Well, we'll get to wait for the Twitch to catch up here, the stream. And we will wrap things up here. It's almost there. It's thinking. It's thinking. But that will do it for today, folks. I do greatly appreciate you coming in, hanging out. Thank you again to Mick for the subscription, breaking the ice. And thank you for the bits, Adam's handler, and Watt Mickford also for the cheered bits. Greatly appreciate it. So that will, well, let's wait for it to, all right. Opening the windows, checking the parking brake first. There we go. And there we go. All right, there we are. Now we're finally caught up. Anyway, that will do it for today, folks. Do greatly appreciate you coming in. Hopefully you do enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening of Saturday, or possibly early Sunday morning, depending on where you are in the world. Until then, peace, live long and prosper.